As a people, I know we are very welcoming. We open our doors to, most people, or let's say new people who wants to tour the country, and also try as much as possible to more or less to be accommodating, welcoming, and also opening our doors for these tourists and other things. But there is one thing I want to say, which is most of our ladies must be very careful in this digital age. You might not know what someone is planning or what someone is doing. If you go somewhere and you feel like where you are, your instincts is telling you that, Charlie, where I am, I don't think here is not where you're supposed to be. You need to move, or you don't need to engage in certain conversation. I think that would be the best moment. But I would say that this thing, if something no happen to you, you will be like, oh, um, you you'll be the good one to talk about it and condemn others and what have you. But reality speaking, reality speaking, you might not know what will be the next move that somebody might play on you at the end of the day. But to our ladies, we need to be very careful. Yes, to our ladies, we need to be very careful. And also the authorities here, I think mostly when some of these tourists try as much as possible to come in this country. I'm not saying it's not done in this country, because definitely at the airport, most of these people put out their details and the reason why they are traveling to, especially Ghana here, for instance, because a case study has to do with the Russian guy, for instance. So they come in here. At the airport, they have every necessary details about these people, and I'm sure the Ghana police will surely do their best to track down this Russian guy so that the guy would face the law. And these things that is happening, it is with the Russian. The Russian guy is doing something of that sort. In Nigeria too, it also happens. It happens where there is this guy who also tried to. His own is not like as in he taking your number and nothing. He sells a product, and at the end of the day, he will convince you that he's the only one who can apply that product on you. Nobody can apply the product on you, and that's it. Then before you realize, he goes to your apartment, and whatever it is that happens, Charlie, is between him and then the customer at the end of the day. But these things needs to be checked in in Africa, as in a country we find ourselves, especially Ghana here. Our ladies must be very cautious. Please, let's be cautious out there. If you want to talk to somebody, can just not reach out to you and tell you that give me your contact and I'll reach out to you, and quickly you just dish out your contacts just like that. Charlie, me, this matter they pay me, and I'm sure Ghana police will do their possible best, and the cyber security units to do their possible best to track down this. I don't want to use certain words. They should track him down, and then at the end of the day, they make sure they deal with him. And this should also serve as a deterrent to anyone who has a plan to do some of these things. Yes. Although Killer Man delete all the videos from in TikTok page and I don't know for the other platforms, but there is one thing I want to say. And Charlie, it'd be very sad. It'd be very sad watching. I chanced on some of the video and I watched. In fact, on the Killer Man in page, Russian guy in page. Yeah, we are watch most of the videos for there, and Charlie, it be so disheartening. But how you go fit see somebody, then the person you them go talk, then go tell you, say, Charlie, give me your number, then you just go give the person a number. But in the to wada, Charlie, maybe you might not know, maybe some come people be grab professor give somebody, so they see say some white man be the go meet town for some way and something like that, then Charlie, then the professor, I pick you on one side, baby girl, Charlie. It'd be really, really sad and really, really unfortunate. We want our ladies to, some of these things should be lesson to most of you guys, in terms of how you'll be able to overcome some of these unnecessary advances. You can't meet somebody for one day and then you give the person your contact, and a follow up will be you are following the person to his apartment. I've been seeing the video trending and other things, but I don't want to talk about it. But the one that Charlie, he pay me, baby. The lady say he now paying transportation, come there. They did it rock ball. And at the end of the day, you don't know say if nigga man see the work or he gets something for a body, he don't get something for a body. This one, unless Ghana is commission come inside. Then we could see say if the number go increase or you know increase. How you go make Cadillac harass you? Cadillac harass anybody who know Cadillac know what are they talk about. How you go make Cadillac tell you say put your number for him phone top, then you just go do. Oh Charlie, but be slow, but be any day. Yes I. It be very unfortunate. I am mama in that hole, Charlie. When a women, mama in that hole. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to it and let's continue to grow. My name is Edward Blagogee.